Hi everyone, I just want to say a few words today about players and sexual chemistry. And sexual chemistry can be a powerful pull towards another person. And that's why I wanted to mention it today, because it can be a wonderful indication of compatibility, but definitely not necessarily the case. And so I wanted to highlight sexual chemistry so that we could sort of put it in its appropriate context and put it there in our safe relationship toolbox so that we have a little bit more awareness as far as sexual chemistry is concerned, and especially as far as players are concerned. Because those who want to play us somewhere down the line are quite aware often of the amount of sexual chemistry they have over other people. In other words, as far as their sexuality is concerned, players are often aware of their ability to draw other people to them in a sexual way through allowing this sexual persona, this sexual charisma to be sent forth towards this other person, should we say, so that, we feel this sexual energy coming our way, and we feel this potential compatibility between us. But I want to say there to mention today the fact that sexual chemistry does not necessarily mean compatibility. On a sexual level it could be, but it doesn't necessarily point to compatibility in a relationship. And so we want to, at times like this, when we feel ourselves being overwhelmed with this amount of sexual chemistry between us and another person, to have the ability to be able to step back and to say, whoa, that feels great, but I'm going to just take note of that and not allow it to take me down another route where I may not want to go further on down the line, or to allow it to take me into a casual scenario that I may not want to go into either. So this is where self-mastery comes in, where we have the ability to recognise what's happening, but we have the ability to not allow our own sexuality to be used against us, potentially, by another person or by ourselves, because we have enough control and mastery over every level of our being. And so I wanted to highlight sexual chemistry because it can be such a powerful feeling when we have this unique, it seems, chemistry with another person. And when we realise that that sexual chemistry can happen with a lot of people and not just one person, then we are able to put it in its appropriate context, and that it doesn't necessarily point to romance and marriage or commitment further down the line, although sexual chemistry is a brilliant contribution to a relationship, of course, because it means that we have that other aspect to enjoy with another person, and that compatibility, which feels brilliant, it's really exciting, sexual chemistry with another person. But I wanted to put it today in the context of our safe relationship training, so that we're able to step back and to put sexual chemistry with another person in an appropriate context and not give it so much importance that we are overwhelmed by other people's sexual charisma coming at us, potentially, and therefore leading us in a route that we may not want to go. So even if we meet someone and there's this apparent lovely chemistry between us, we don't need to allow that to control us. We can take a step back and to make a conscious decision what we want to do regarding this person and say, okay, we have this amazing sexual chemistry, which is brilliant, feels wonderful. But hold on a minute, I want to take care of myself in this situation. What do I really want to do with regards to this person? Do I want to step back and just give myself some time so that I can look at the other factors that are coming through, as well as the sexual chemistry, so that I have more time and space to find out what I need to do to really take care of myself, and just to put that sexual chemistry to the side for one moment, because when we act on sexual chemistry sexually, that can make it harder for us to withdraw further down the line if we need to, because our sexuality has become involved, potentially our emotions and our heart has become involved, and it makes that a much more difficult thing to do when we've experienced a lovely sexual experience with another person that we have strong sexual chemistry with. So we could be setting ourselves up for a lot more hardship if we give in to sexual chemistry alone in the initial stages. So I hope that's helpful, and as always, stay safe and very happy. Bye bye.